Rack Installation Instructions. When you get your quilt rack, be sure to save the cardboard piece, which is your template for hanging. You're going to put your quilt on a flat surface and pull the two pieces apart. This is the top of your quilt rack. It has a groove on one side. You want the groove to be face up. Then take your quilt and line up the binding of your quilt in the groove, centering the quilt along the rack so that you have the same amount of wood hanging beyond the quilt on each side. Once you've got the binding aligned in the rack, you're going to take the other piece and put it on top. You have black screws included. These are bolts, pinch bolts. You're going to make sure that the part of the rack that has the indentation for the pinch bolt is face up, and you're going to align the hole so that you can screw it down with the included tool. You'll do that all the way along, and then you're going to lift up your quilt to make sure that it is tight in the rack and that it doesn't fall out. Then you're going to take your template, which you have saved, over to your wall and figure out how high up you want to hang the quilt, and you'll take the screws that are included and you'll want to align the template on the wall so that the smallest part is at the top. And you'll just stick your screw in and bolt it into the wall and make sure that the screw hangs out about 1/4 inch so that it can catch your quilt rack when you hang the quilt. Once you've got all of your screws in the wall and lined up, you can remove the template, hang your rack on the screws, and you're all set.